from Gurgaon. Health systems, particularly in poorer countries, need to adapt to meet the chronic care needs of older people. That's as the shift to ageing populations gathers pace. And it's according to the World Health Organization, which says that developing countries will have less time than wealthy nations to adapt to the big challenge of an ageing population, generally defined as people over 60. Well, India is one country that's expected to see a surge in its elderly population in the coming decades. In 2001, over 60s made up 7.4% of the population. But the UN body predicts that by 2025, 17% of the population will be over 60. And in just 5 years, the number of people over 60 will outnumber the number of under 5s. Well, live now on the hub to Delhi and Mathew Cherian, who's Chief Executive of HelpAge India. Thanks for joining me. Is the scale of the economic and demographic challenge really understood in India?
Actually, our economy is growing at a very high rate, and at the same time, the population of the elderly is also growing at similar rate. In 2025, we will be close to 175 million elderly, and we do not have so much of care beds, nor do we have enough people to look after the old.
What I'm trying to get at, though, I know the statistics, but is the scale and the challenge really understood, particularly in government, whether the federal government in Delhi or right across all the states?
It is not fully understood by the government. The government is putting less than 3% of its GDP into healthcare. We are also trying to create in 100 districts geriatric care needs. And this is not enough for a country of our size. And we are not putting in enough into geriatric healthcare.
Mr. Cherian, let me put to you that in India there is a tradition of families looking after the elder members of that family. Will that be sufficient in the modern India?
Family sizes are dwindling. It has become nuclear families. With migration, older people are left in rural areas. Even in urban areas, elderly are living alone. Children have gone to work in Bangalore or in other places in India. They have gone abroad to other countries. So elderly are living alone with very little people to look after them. We have not invested enough into caregiving. There are not enough caregivers. And as a result of it, most elderly are suffering from lack of health care. We have no social security. The pension that is offered to the poor is under £3.5 per month, which is very little.
Mathew Cherian,
even other South Asian countries like Nepal has a universal pension care.
Mathew Cherian, I have to stop you at that point, but thank you very much indeed from Help the Aged.